Obviously, as we speak, it appears right now. We can hear the crowd, we can hear the people enthusiastic about it.
The 2014 IUFOC brought a lot of interest to the Phoenix area about the subject of UFOs. But the level of excitement got brought up a notch on Saturday, February 15th around 3:20 p.m. when something unusual was spotted in the sky.
We film those all the time. I know you may think it's crazy, but that's a little saucer about the size of that table. They're like a drone saucer. It is.
I was on my way outside to shoot some footage of the happenings at the Congress when I noticed a group of people staring and pointing to the sky.
I just lost it. What color was it, the other one? Yeah, that's...
I think it's a UFO. Okay. Definitely UFO. We don't know, but it's definitely not airplane.
At first I thought, oh, it's that old trick to see how many people you can get to look up. I was surprised to see that there was something actually there. In the north sky, it appeared to reflect the sun, which was in the south behind us. I had our Panasonic HPX 500 camera with the 8.5 to 170 millimeter internal focus and servo zoom control. I had a hard time finding the object in the viewfinder until a plane flew by. I was then able to calculate about where the object was and honed in on it. For a moment, I had it in focus. However, when it was in focus, it was not visible in the viewfinder to the eye. When slightly out of focus, I could barely see it. I didn't realize this until I was able to look at the footage on a large monitor. Here is the video enlarged 5 times with some contrast adjustment and slowed down to 50%. It does look as if it could be a mylar balloon with something hanging from it. However, its movement was very consistent and it stayed on an undeviating path. It did not seem to be affected by air currents, and to the naked eye it did not look like a balloon. This is a still frame from the video that I manipulated in Photoshop. I increased the contrast and put on a slight sharpening filter in this image. In this image, I used a Find Edges filter. You can see what looks like an almost triangle-shaped object pointing to the right with 2 faint tails going directly down. In the video, it did have the appearance of a high-altitude aircraft. However, it moved extremely slowly across the sky, and with the camera locked down, the movement seemed to be the same as a planet moving through the sky. I decided to interview a couple of the other witnesses to get their opinion.
We're witnessing some kind of object, silvery, dark, round in the sky, and people exciting right now, and quite a few people are, and I've just seen like a few minutes ago this object, definitely object, solid object up in the sky, and it's gradually moving and it disappears in the cloud and appears, so people standing here hoping that it appears.
What we saw is what I call an orb, a terrestrial craft. They come in different sizes, many sizes.
Whatever it was, it certainly caused a commotion. There's probably an answer as to exactly what it was. However, at this moment, it still remains unidentified.
Wow, that was